Hello, back again, Dr. Coring here with another episode of Real Health Talk with Dr. Coring. Here again, basically to educate you guys. Again, for those who do not know me, my name is Dr. Coring. I am a internist as well as a pharmacist by training and trade, and now in training to be a hematologist oncologist. And it is my absolute passion as well as desire to educate common folks such as such as yourself around and regarding various health topics. Simply health topics to make you healthier, better, and overall more educated. And why is this important? Well, I feel like, and also with my experience, it seems as though educated patients are healthier patients. And so it is my plight to educate you guys as best as I can. So therefore, I'm utilizing my platform, my education, my skills, my knowledge to give back in this way. And so today I'm here with another episode discussing a health topic. And the topic of today is sleep hygiene. I had a patient just the other day complaining of fatigue, daytime fatigue, and that's basically saying that this patient was complaining of being tired during the daytime when you should be energized and at your best. And I asked the patient how is his sleep, and he said that his sleep is not great. And so, what I would like to talk about today and what I discussed with that patient was sleep hygiene. And so, let's talk about it. Why is, first of all, what is sleep hygiene? That's a term that we use to describe habits. Essentially, it's an opportunity to talk about good habits, to eventually have and develop a good quality sleep. And so, sleep hygiene is basically saying or bringing up the discussion regarding good sleep habits. And why is sleep important? Well, we need sleep essentially for our cognition. And that's just a fancy way of saying we need sleep for our brain to function optimally. We need sleep to also reduce problems that happens or come along with poor functioning brain, memory loss, irritability, anxiety, depression, relationship problems also can happen when our brain is not functioning at our best. And also, good sleep goes beyond brain function. Good sleep also have been found to reduce blood pressure. Good sleep have been found to reduce heart disease, stroke, kidney disease, obesity, type 2 diabetes, infection. Sleep is overall important for well-being. That's what I'm saying. How much sleep do we need? Adults, if you're age 26 through 64, it's recommended that you get about 7 to 9 hours of sleep. As we get older, that number decreases. So our geriatric patients or our more seasoned patients, 7 to 8 hours of sleep is good enough. And now it brings me to the next discussion or topic. How can we accomplish this? How can we get better sleep? How can we practice good sleep hygiene? And that leads me to the remainder of our conversation is better sleep. Good sleep hygiene. What does good sleep hygiene look like? I will tell you. So having good sleep hygiene means that you go to bed and get up at about the same time every day. That's how you know that your sleep hygiene is good. If you go to bed around 9, get up around 6 a.m., 9 p.m. to 6 a.m., that's good sleep hygiene, especially if that's consistent. If you don't have to set an alarm clock to wake up, your sleep hygiene is hitting on all cylinders and is at 100%. So how can we basically keep this good sleep hygiene, or how can we better our sleep hygiene? And that's what I want to talk about. So caffeinated drinks, that's the first thing that we should reduce, especially as it get later in the day. Me, I'll be the first one to tell you I need at least 3 cups of coffee, for sure. Not all at once, but when I wake up in the morning, when I get to work, it may be before lunch. I know that's a lot, but I'm a physician and I need that. However, I would not suggest drinking caffeinated drinks after about 3 or 4 o'clock. As it get later into the evening, reduce the amount of caffeine. That's a strategy to practice good sleep hygiene. So avoiding coffee, tea, caffeinated sodas are it's a really good start. Also avoid eating large meals close to bedtime. It's another good start to practicing good hygiene. Why? Simply because uh, telling your body or expecting your body or putting your body in a position to metabolize or digest a large meal late at night is basically telling your body to work. And once you tell your body to work, that's going to require energy, metabolism, and that's going to essentially make the body not want to go to sleep. And so, going back to the caffeine, why we should reduce the caffeine? Because caffeine is a stimulant. It's going to stimulate your body. And we don't want our body stimulated around sleep time. So, avoiding that is really good. Avoiding alcohol, especially late at night, closer to the evening time. Believe it or not, alcohol is a depressant. And so people think that, oh, I drink alcohol to get rest. That's true. And that would happen initially. But as your body continues to get used to the alcohol, your body can eventually become dependent on it. And that dependency can create some type of stimulation. And so, therefore, we recommend not, when I say we, the medical community, including myself, recommend not drinking alcohol towards the evening time or close to bedtime. Smoking, especially in the evening time. Smoking is a stimulant, and especially the nicotine. That's when I say smoking, I'm talking about tobacco, not the funny smoking or the funny substances. I'm talking about the substances that you could get at the gas station. So tobacco, nicotine products. That's a stimulant. Avoid it close to bedtime. Keeping your room dark. Reserving your room only for sleep is the best advice. Having a dark room, no television in the room, no electronic devices. Reserving your room for sleep and sex is the best option. Okay, so basically having your bedroom to be dark, cool, and quiet, reserved only for sleep and sex, is the best option to start practicing good sleep hygiene. Solving problems. What do I mean by that? So obviously, if you're in a relationship, obviously, if you are in a position, a professional where you're handling business, you putting out fires, and I'm talking about metaphorical fires. You're putting out fires, you handling your business. It's good. Obviously, you have to do those things, but reserve those things for in the morning, early afternoon, not late afternoon, not evening. I know that's difficult. If you're in a disagreement with your spouse or a significant other, hash that out before bedtime. Don't go to bed with all of that weight, cognitive weight on your mind, because obviously you won't get a lot of sleep. You'll be ruminating over those issues. So solve these problems before bedtime. Physical activity is really good, but not good 4 to 6 hours before bedtime. So if you're going to work out, and I know this is difficult because most of us work out after work. Doing that could be essentially not practicing good high sleep hygiene depending on what time you work out. So the best time to work out is before work in the morning, because the later you work out, especially before bedtime, then obviously you're stimulating your body, and that could essentially reduce your sleep. So working out 4 to 6 hours before bedtime is recommended. Working out within 4 to 6 hours of sleep is not practicing good sleep hygiene. electronic devices. It's the blue light. The blue light keeps us up. And so we can reduce the blue light simply by reducing our electronics closer to bedtime. And also we could wear blue light protective lenses or glasses also, because the blue light, for some reason, uh, it really disturbs our sleep. And so that's not practicing good sleep hygiene as well. So reducing the electronic devices can work. Um, what about white noise and machines or earplugs? That works. Patients say that works. White noise apps on your phone, to get these white noise, um, like Spotify, Apple Music, um, white noise machines, earplugs, just basically trying to have your mind in a state where things are quiet, things are calm. That's the key. So try that to help improve your sleep hygiene. Avoid long naps. My God, taking these long naps can actually give you energy towards the end of the night. So avoiding these long naps will be good, especially avoiding long naps close to bedtime. And taking short naps actually helps. So set an alarm, maybe on your lunch break. Set an alarm to take a short nap, 20 minutes. You're good. That's good. And so these are the things that we can do right now to improve our sleep. So just to recap, you know, assessing your sleep hygiene is basically you're saying that I'm able to go to bed predictably around the same time and wake up predictably around the same time every day consistently. That's how you know you got good sleep hygiene. And to recap the things that we can do to improve that: reducing caffeinated drinks, avoiding eating large meals close to bedtime, reducing alcohol, tobacco smoke are other strategies. Reserving your bedroom only for sleep and sex, and making sure the bedroom is cool, calm, and quiet as well. Physical activity is good. However, we're making sure we're not doing these uh, strenuous physical activities close to bedtime. Ideally, within 4 to 6 hours is not recommended. Also, making sure that we're avoiding electronic devices close to bedtime. Lastly, avoiding long naps and taking short naps. That's my time, guys. Sleep hygiene is very important. As mentioned, it's good for cognitive function, but it's also good at preventing and controlling chronic diseases such as hypertension, heart disease, stroke, kidney disease, and diabetes. Also, obesity. That's my time, folks. Peace and love. Love you guys. Peace.